Okay, so in this video we're going to look at common factors and indices. So I've whacked this particular little question here for us to have a look at. Once again, as I said, it's a number sum, so 10 divided by 4, and then an index sum. Now in this particular case, I'm actually going to do the index first, and I'm going to go 6 take away 4 is going to give me a to the power of 2. Now you may ask why I've drawn this line right at the start. Well, I know something that you guys are probably picking up at the moment. I can't actually divide 10 by 4 and get a whole number. I'm going to get some kind of decimal or some kind of remainder in this particular case. So how can I simplify? Because remember, almost all our indices questions will actually ask us to simplify. How can I simplify this into some kind of number over here? Now I've done the indices part. I've just got to look at these particular numbers. Now what we can do is think about a bit of common or prior knowledge that we've got. So if I just get rid of the indices, let's just go with the numbers, and we have 10 over 4. And I asked you if you could simplify this particular fraction. In other words, what we're really looking for is a number that goes both into 10 and into 4. And in maths, we call these things common factors. Common because they go into both, and factors because you can make either 10 or 4 with that particular number. So if we have a look at 10, I'm going to use the common factor of 2 here. And I'm going to say that 2 times 5 is 10, and of course we can see that it is. And then if I look at 4 and I go 2 times 2, then we can start to see what's common to both. So both of them have these 2. Now what do we do when we divide 2 by 2? We get 1. 1 times 5 is going to be 5, and of course 1 times 2 is 2. So what I've actually taken out here is a common factor of the number 2. So if we go back and have a look at our particular question, then I can simplify this to 5 on 2. Now notice I can't go any further with this particular question because I don't have a number that's common to both 5 and to 2. So we're basically looking at, so these are the factors of 10 and what do they have in common. Now you might point out, hang on, that one and that one are also in common, but it doesn't really matter where we get rid of the 2. So we have a look at something along the lines of, say, 17x squared on 5x. Now we've got another problem here, because if we do our indices we're going to be left with an x, but 17 and 5 don't share a common factor. So in this case we can't do anything. We can't do anything at all. We just have to leave it as 17 over 5. So that covers a case where if they divide equally into each other we can just make a number. If they don't, we need to look for a common factor, and if we can't find a common factor, well, the only thing I could actually do in this was the indices part. I couldn't actually do the number part. Okay, so that is your second video regarding what happens when we have coefficients. Remember, coefficients meaning these numbers that are outside of our algebra term. Okay, good luck. See you later.